honey, you don't want me to start pegging you to be the person that you are. With full-blown receipts.
Wendy Williams is blasting her younger brother. And you guys, on the show, she threatened him. She was angry. She compared him with her ex-husband and she said her ex-husband is better than him. She not only was upset with him, but she really scolded him through the TV, and she looked like she was really threatening him, and she says she knows a lot about him that she can expose and for him to be careful. Actually, him and his wife. She said, quote, "Get your life or else I'll get it for you." But first, let me tell you why she's blasted him. The reason is the day before yesterday, her brother came out on, he has a show. Okay, he says he's going to have a talk show soon, but for now he has a YouTube channel with 10,000 or 13,000 subscribers, and he just vlogs day to day, like he goes live and talks about his life, what he's been doing and all that. So he's talked about her a few times, but not in a bad light. But this time around, when he talked about her, he said that she did not show up for their mother's funeral, and he seemed really upset and he was really sad, and he was saying how his dad is hurt, their whole family is hurt. He just was like, I can't understand, why wouldn't you come for your own mother's funeral? And to make it worse, your ex-husband, that's supposed to be a bad person, came and paid his respect. Let me show you his video. It's not very clear. I'll make it short. Watch what he said. We'll come back and talk.
I don't understand how a person can miss out on giving a salute to the one person who was always there, who always shows support. I don't understand how a person cannot go to a funeral and hold up the one person or the family member that you do have, the parent that you do have left, and just move on and keep it moving. I don't understand that.
Yeah, so after she saw that video, she went off. The next day she had a show, so it's live, and she started talking. When I tell you she started talking, she spilled it. She said how she found out. She was in her apartment and she saw people commenting like, your brother is exposing you, can't believe you're this kind of person. And she's like, wait a minute, what did my brother say? So when she opened it, she saw what he said about her, and she was livid. So on the show, she was threatening him, of exposing him, of what the things that I guess she knows. She's his sister, his older sister, so she probably knows a lot on him. She even said, whatever you know about me, I've already talked about, so I don't care. But me, I assure you, I have a lot and I can say a lot. Like, that was really scary. If I was him, I'd be scared because it sounded like she has a lot on him. And let me show you a snippet of her talk show, what she said about her brother. We'll come back and talk.
Honey, you don't want me to start pegging you to be the person that you are. With full-blown receipts. I could fill the audience with receipts. With the leftovers all the way around the block. Norman, do you understand what I'm talking about?
I understand what you're talking about.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I understand what you're talking about.
Okay.
Right.
You are my brother. Let's keep it that way.
Right.
If you want to talk on the internet, then you talk about the things that you think you know about yourself. You don't want to talk about the things that I know about you. For sure. By the way, do you like my dress, Tommy?
Yes.
He would like a dress like this. Excuse me, crew in the back. That's enough about that. My mother's watching. Mommy, you know I know better. But you read the, oh, never mind. She's busy with Mr. Abernathy, who was Dr. King's very good friend. They're having a big celebration now. And of course, you know, Shirley is somewhere in the room taking notes.
She means business. You can tell that she is pissed and she's not having it. But my thing is, in the first place, I am surprised to find out that she didn't go to her mother's funeral because they looked really close. She usually talks about her mom and dad. They even were on the show a couple of times and they looked like they had a good relationship, and I do believe they had, but she didn't go to the funeral. And I'm sure the father is sad because he's alone now. You know, they're old, they grew up old together, and then now his wife is dead. He only has his kids and his grandkids. So I'm sure I can see why he really needed her to be around and why he's hurt. But I also don't agree with the brother blasting her online. But you don't know, maybe because he said he tried to reach her over the phone and she keeps hanging up and never calling. So I guess he thought, aha, if I take it public, you're going to respond to me. I feel like that's the way the brother thought when he I don't know, aired their family business. So that's why I was like, why wouldn't she go to the funeral? And then I started thinking about it and I'm like, okay, people grieve differently. It doesn't necessarily mean that she was not sad, she was not upset. It's just maybe she couldn't see her mom in a casket, and that way she wanted to remember her alive. She just wanted to remember her walking around being her mom. And you never know, even though you might think, okay, Wendy is 50-something-year-old at this point, she should be able to be a grown-up about it and go to her mother's funeral. Yes, that maybe would have been the right thing to do, but at the end of the day, she's the one that knows where her mind is and her state. You know, Wendy has been through a lot this past couple of years with her husband cheating on her, with her divorce, with her drug addiction, with everything that is going on. She is barely making it in life, and then maybe that her mom was her anchor, and then her dying. It's just, you don't know what the people go through behind the scenes. Even though she looks and sounds scary and strong in the outside, you don't know what she's facing in the inside. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm not going to judge. Maybe she can't handle that, and that's the way she decided to grieve, right? And I said, that's fine. But then her comeback, when it came to her brother, I understand why she feels betrayed. Why would he take this publicly? But I also feel bad for him because she really threatened him, and she's his older sister. She said that he's jealous of her, and she even said that, Dad, you know that he's jealous of me, so don't say anything. So that's also a bit dysfunctional. I mean, all siblings go through a lot. You fight, you come together, but I think they took it too far. And especially now that their mom is dead, for their father sitting and watching this in front of the whole world, I think they need to put him first. At the end of the day, that's their dad. He raised them. He's all alone now. Their focus should be, yes, they're grieving, but to also be there for their father and to put this foolishness aside. Anyways, guys, what do you think the secret that she is holding against her brother is? Because she kind of said something and also not. She said, hey, Tommy, like, what do you think about my dress? I know you would like it. So she implied that her brother likes dresses, or at least likes wearing them. That's the kind of shade it felt like she threw.
By the way, do you like my dress, Tommy?
Yes.
He would like a dress like this. Excuse me, crew in the back. That's enough about that. My mother's watching.
So I don't know, guys. This is messy. I hope they can fix it behind the scenes. Otherwise, it's just going to blow out of proportion. And then now he hasn't said anything as of now. Maybe he'll say something. We'll see what's going to happen. Anyways, guys, do let us know down below. What do you think about Wendy's grieving system? Like, do you think it's because she couldn't handle it? Or do you think she was just, as her brother said, she was just being selfish and not being there for her family? And what do you think about the feud between Wendy and her brother and her threatening him on her show? Let us know down below. I am Wangil Zalalam bringing you this report. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.